Hello, YouTube. It's going. Yes. Hello, YouTube. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Melissa. I'm the hostess of this meeting. Okay. And the topic today is habits. We are going to talk about habits. All right. Guys, I'd like you to start introducing yourselves a little bit, okay, just briefly, and then you can already answer the first question. I'm going to read the first question, and then you start. You introduce yourself and answer the first question, right? So the first question is, how long do you believe it takes to change a habit, whether it's good or bad? All right. Do you know any theories about that? So, Heitor, would you like to start, please?
Sure. I'm Heitor. I'm 38, live in São Paulo. I work with IT, married, and with a little son. And about the question, I think bad habits are more difficult to change. So I don't know if someone tried to change a good habit. I think it's a good thing for all the person. So, but I think to change a bad habit, I don't think you'll be able to change. I think you'll be to hide this habit. For example, procrastination. I don't know if that word in English, but I think you can hide this habit. But if you someday give more space to them again, I think he will rise up again in your life. My opinion, actually.
I see. Yeah, you brought a very good point. If anyone would like to break a good habit, right? Yes, excellent point. Yes, very good. Thank you, Heitor. Sarah.
Hello again. So I'm Sarah. I'm also a hostess here. I'm 26. I'm a dog person, and I like to dance as well. No kids, just a little dog. Not so little, actually. He's kind of messy, and I don't know. I can't understand this dog. But about the question, yeah, I've heard about this theory that it takes 21 days to create a habit, but I don't know if it's actually true. I would say it takes long because for me, I've been trying to do that, to use my phone less, and I I always have some trouble, something that distracts me. So I tried to do 21 days meditation, and for some reasons I was always interrupting the habit, so I think that it's not easy. Something always came up for you to not achieve your goal. So I think it is about commitment and discipline as well.
Yes, very good what you said about commitment. It takes a lot of commitment. Yes, very good. Thank you, Sarah. And you, Leonardo.
Yeah, I'm 27 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro, and today I'm working with project management. And I'm here to study English, try to learn with all of you to be practicing. It's very important for me to be practicing the idiom. And then also, I have a pet and I'm married. Well, I think about this question. I don't know if there is a time to change some habits, even if we talk about good or bad habits. But I think, and I agree with Heitor, that probably it's more difficult to abandon or to change bad habits than good habits. But I don't know exactly if there is a time or if there is some kind of theories about that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Probably bad habits are very difficult to break, to change them. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leonardo. And you, Mirna?
I have a 61 years old and live in Julian Sul, Porto Alegre. And I'm married. I have two big kids. The kid is not more kids. Is adults. The both is adult, and I think don't have so time you can they 2 days or 3 days you change the habit, but you persist in some things and pass for the time you these things is when I have habit, but it's very difficult to change bad and good habits because is staying yourself and you take work so much so hard to change the habits, but I think you can change habit, but it's very difficult.
Yes, it is indeed. It's very difficult. I also agree with you. I think it's possible to change a habit, but I agree that it's very difficult. It takes a lot of commitment, as Sarah said. Yes. Thank you, Mirna. And you, Ayla?
So I'm Ayla. I'm from Belém. I'm 46 and I'm married and I live here with my family, my husband and my daughter. And I'm a dog person, and I have a little dog. So, what about the question? I think it depends on how the decision the person is the person want to change the habit. I think it's difficult, but I think the bad habit it's more difficult to change than good habit. Yeah, I think it's more difficult. And about the theories, I don't know about and I think it's relative because some theories work for people for one people but no work for other, and it's relative for me, and that's it.
Yeah. Thank you, Ayla. Yes, I very much agree with you when you say it's relative. It depends on the person. Yes, because I was doing some research about this topic to prepare the questions, and I read something that a while ago, like Sarah said, they believe it took a it took 21 days for you to break a habit or to create a new one. But some years ago, they found out that it's not right this, it's not exactly that. These 21 days were based on medical research, so lately they discovered that it's not 21 days. It's actually, it depends a lot on each person, the personality, the characteristics, the traits, the beliefs of each person. And nowadays they believe it can go from 20 days until 8 months for someone to change or create a habit. And usually it takes an average of 66 days. 66, it's an average, you know. So that's interesting because they said kind of what you said, Ayla. It depends on the person a lot. The beliefs, the commitment, the personality. So they don't have an exact day anymore, you know. So that is what I found out studying. And I also agree with you. It's hard to change bad habits, very hard to change. And it demands a lot of commitment, very much. And let's continue. Take a look now at number 2, question number 2. Can you remember any habits that annoy you very much? Like when someone presses the elevator button several times. You know, when you have a person beside you and this person is there pressing and pressing and pressing the button, and she expects the elevator to come faster, you know? So this kind of habit, can you remember any kind of habit like this? Ayla?
It's a good example that I think it's really I got really annoyed when the drivers don't stop honking. I don't know, buzinar.
Horning.
Yeah. Even though the traffic is stopped. I don't understand why it's the traffic is stopped and why the drivers don't stop honk, and it's there is a loud noise. It's more difficult the situation, and I think that example that me annoyed a lot.
Yes, you brought something very annoying. Yes, I agree with you, because it's not because they are just horning very loud that the traffic will go faster, you know. So it has no purpose. Yes. Yes, very good. And you, Mirna, can you remember any bad habit?
I think when the person stay the other side of the door and knock for many times for the person have a hurry attend the door and talk no stop or talk the signal for the door. I think it's a very noise and okay, person go to you in your door. You knock or not fast, but it's the same thing. When you talk about the elevator, I remember when I worked and my hospital is very big. It's 13 floors, and I have 14 floors, and I have a hurry for the stay in the other floor. I press the button and the button, the elevator don't appear. I think, oh no, no have a condition. I go to stop per step. It's a very
Yes.
funny.
Yes, this is my favorite one. By the way,
Yes.
personally, this is my favorite one. When I see people pressing the button, I think, oh my God. Yes, very funny.
Or they like up for the other up floor, but they press the button for the down, and I
Mhm.
press on the both button. Okay, the elevator and enter. Don't see the elevator up or down. Enter in the elevator and go.
Yes, yes, very good. Yes.
Yeah.
And you, Leonardo, can you remember any annoying habit?
Yeah, I remember some of them. For example, when you are sitting next to someone who is moving the leg so much and moves the leg and don't stop to move. That's very, very crazy for me. And other things is I have an uncle who use lots of cream in the body, cream to the hands, cream to all the parts of the body, and sometimes hugs me, and that's not great because this for me this is not a good habit if you use a lot of cream in the body. For me, that is a other example. And I remember a friend of school who every time he spoke to someone, he touched on the person and needs to touch before spoke before speak. This is very funny, very funny too.
Yes, this last one, I remember. I can remember a person, like you said, before speaking or while speaking, he was touching the other. And I personally didn't like it very much, but yes, very good, very three good, bad, annoying habits. Yes, thank you, Leonardo. And you, Sarah.
Yeah, Leonardo stole two of my examples, the touching person and the lagging, the crazy leg that doesn't stop moving. Those are pretty annoying. But I was thinking also about someone who always interrupts you. Sometimes she'll say something that you are saying, but just in a different way. I find this very annoying. And someone who is always correcting you, it's something that I don't like. A person who has to be right, who has to establish herself, I don't feel comfortable around this type of behavior.
Yes, yes, Sarah. Yes, I think it's so bad when the person has this need of being right all the time. It's terrible, right? Yes, I agree with you. And you, Heitor, can you remember any annoying habit?
Well, at first I have to apologize for Sarah and Leonardo because I'm the guy who shake the legs. I think it's normally for anxious person, okay?
No problem. We are virtually. We are virtually.
Actually, I'm shaking my legs at this moment, so I was thinking about. But I think my son have a bad habit to ask me every day if a school day. And when I drive his to school, he asks the same questions. Do you just let me in the school for a few months? Do you will pick up later? I will play a lot. Every day the same questions, but in the way of the school. And usually I'm a good father. I answer, okay, raisable, happy. But some days I'm so tired and I ask, please shut up. Just go to school and let me Well, I think it's his bad habit that annoy me.
Yes, yes, yes. I can only imagine when you are very tired and you think, oh my God, again. Yes. Very
The
good.
same
Thank you.
questions again.
Over and over again. Yes. Thank you, Heitor. Yes, guys, your habits, annoying habits, were all very great. I like it very much. And I can only remember now one thing that I think is annoying is when I'm talking to someone, anyone, and this person starts itching the nose. From the moment this person starts itching or doing like this with the nose, I start feeling the same and I start itching my nose, and I cannot stop. So for me, it's a annoying habit because if the person starts doing like this and then again, while speaking, I start feeling my nose itching too, and I cannot control. So that's something that annoys me a little bit, but just because of that. But your examples were really great, very good. And let's continue, okay? Let's take a look now at question number 3. We talked about annoying habits. Now I'd like to know about habits that please you, that you like, okay? Can you remember any good habits? Sarah.
I like when someone is able to make jokes from bad situations, not only in a disrespectful way, but just to make the mood better, to clean a little bit up to break the ice, maybe. I appreciate this type of people because we all need this person sometimes to feel more comfortable, to avoid a bad feeling about maybe you're new at a place or at a party. So I appreciate when someone can be funny and make people interact a little bit more.
Yes, yes, that's very good what you said. This person is able to make you relax a little bit. Yes,
Yes.
that's so good. Yes, and also keeps the good, the high mood, Yeah, it's really good. Thank you, Sarah. And you, Leonardo, can you remember?
Yeah, I like people who wake up happy, and also maybe singing. People who sing so much for me, I enjoy this kind of people. For example, taking a shower and singing for me, that's kind of examples can turn the life happier. Yeah, happier than some people who just complain about the life and never happy. For me, I don't like this kind of people. I like people who try to be very happy all the time. I know that's almost impossible, but we have to try.
Yes, but it's very rare you find a person who wakes up happy. I don't know if you are this person. Can you wake up in the morning? Ah, hey.
No, but my wife is, but I know.
Really? Oh, so you are very lucky. You are lucky because she is so.
She'll wake up trying to do something, especially when we talk about weekend. She just wake up and so let's go out of the bed, let's go to do something, to walk, to meet some friends. And I like this, but I'm not like that. I would like to be.
Yeah, very good. You are a lucky person, yes. And you said something that also annoys me very much. It's this kind of person that only complains. I think complaining to this kind of people is a habit. That person has the habit of constantly complaining and complaining and complaining about anything. Doesn't matter the subject or the thing. It's just because it's a habit. She doesn't know how to speak if it's not complaining about something. And it's very sad if you think, well, it's sad because I believe that person can only see the bad things, the bad sides, and maybe she's not able to enjoy life, enjoy something good. Or as your wife, wake up happy in the morning, very energetic. So yes, you reminded me of that. Very good. And you, Ayla?
I don't remember a specific habit, but I think the kindness and politeness habit, it's so good for me. For example, when I arrived at my work and someone passed to me and say, "Oh, have a great day. Thank you." Like this, I feel very comfortable, and I return to people, to person, and I say, "Oh, thank you. Have a great day," as too. And I think it's a great and contagious, I don't know, habit, the kindness and the politeness. I think I very appreciate this habit.
Yes, very good. Yes, it's an excellent thing. Yes. And you, Mirna?
I like when the person interacts well with you, have a good interaction. But I don't like the person only see the bad thing for the life, because I am a happy person and I work for the bad thing, but I wake up early. Not no now, not now, but when I work, I wake up 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m., and start work 7 o'clock in the hospital. And all the time I play with my employees and the patient. I think the life is I think they put the life good, because the life is very hard for us, and when you see the bad things is a more hard than the life, and you play it is a better.
Yes. I think you are the kind of person Sarah mentioned. She said you said you like people who are making jokes and turning the environment lighter, happier. So I think,
Yes.
Mirna, I think you are like this kind of person Sarah talked about. Yes.
Yes.
It's so
Yes,
good to
I
hear.
feel, yes, it's a good, because the life is more easy, best.
Yes, I agree with you very much, because life is hard sometimes,
Yes.
we have to face the days every day, like Heitor said, every day the same questions over and over. So
Yes.
if we, yes.
No, but it's the past 1 week I lost my brother. 1 week my brother passed away. He was 6 years old, and I think my life is not stop continuous. And I talk with my father. My father have 92 years old, 91 years old, and I talk for bad, good thing with him is a very good.
Yes, yes, that's so good to hear. So good. Yes, enjoy life because make
It's short.
the most. Yes, make the most of it. Yes, be this person to bring something better to others. Like you said, you were always joking with your patients, and it's so excellent, so good for people. Yes, very good, Myrna.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And you, Heitor.
I don't know if we can consider that as a habit, but I love to talk with people, then talk slowly and calm down. So I hate to talk with people talk like a crazy person and start to scream. I forgot the word, but I remember scream like, and I don't know. I like to talk with people more calm. I feel more comfortable. And but my wife had a lot of friends. Then they talk like a crazy person and smile like a crazy person. I hate that. I keep in looking and thinking, why? Stay calm, please. I don't know if we can consider that a habit, but I remember that to share with you.
Yes, maybe it's a matter of habit too, because I like when the person listens to what I'm saying. The other day we were discussing about it, about being or not being a good listener, So maybe it's a matter of habit. You develop the habit of stopping speaking while the other person is speaking, and you wait and you are there paying attention to that person and listening to that person. So speaking like a crazy train, a crazy train, I inverted, a crazy train is also a habit, the person
Yeah.
has that habit of speaking like crazy train. Yes, I changed it.
I have the same thought about them.
Yes. So if they have this habit of speaking like this, crazily, they maybe if they get aware of it, when you become conscious of something, they will be able to change this habit and try to develop the habit of listening to others. Maybe it's
Yeah, maybe yes.
it's
But
also a
I
habit.
agree with you.
Yes, it's a habit, yes. And this is a thing that I consider a good habit, when the person is able to wait and listen to the other one. I consider it's a very, very good habit for both.
That's right.
Yes, very good, guys. Now I'd like to know about question number 4. Have you ever had to change a habit in your life? Have you made it? Have you succeeded? How did you manage to do it? What tools, what did you do to make it? Leonardo, would you like to start?
Yeah, one of the habits that I had to change is go to sleep so late. Yeah, because sometimes I keep watching TV or some series or movie until 1 a.m., 2 a.m., or even 3 a.m. if the series is so good, and then I wake up very. Maybe that's why I don't wake up so well. Then I wake up very bad to come back working, but For me, that's a habit that I changed it a lot, but I have to change more and to be good for starting the next day. Yeah.
Yes, I think you said something that happens to many people, this habit of staying, watching TV, and then it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Yes, I saw Mirna's face, like, yes, yes.
Yeah.
How about you, Mirna?
Yes, I like so much see the series in the TV, and I forgot the time for the go to bed. Now I don't work more and go to stay in the bed more time in the other in the morning. But when I worked, I saw TV until 2 a.m. And the other day I woke up early, and when the weekend I stay very, very, very tired, and I just like wake up for the, and I just like to wake up. But I think the other, I like change, and I need made everyday physiotherapy, and I have all the day I say no, today I don't make the made tomorrow, and I past day I take change my life. I don't can.
Yes, it's very difficult because physiotherapy is not something so fun, all right? So,
Yeah.
yes, very difficult. Yes. Who else? Enjoyator. Have you ever had to change a habit?
Yeah, I think I have the same problem than Leonardo. My wife is so happy person, even in the morning, and I have to accept that and maybe become more communicative because she had a lot of friends, and well, I have to date is not the word when I have to meet them a lot of times. So
Oh,
sorry, guys.
no
And,
problem.
and I think I have to be more respectful with her friends and more communicative, because if I don't, she maybe lost their friends. So I try to change that in my life. So be more communicative, be more agreeable. I don't know if that's correct with the other persons. Something then I think is for all my life I will be try to be more political with the persons.
Yes, yes. And do you use, I don't know, any tools or something to help do that? Like, I need to be more communicative, for example. Do you use
Yes,
something?
I have a task, but I think I'm not able to tell.
Okay, no
you
problems, no problems.
I
Don't do
just keep my
anything.
mind far away of the conversation and say, okay, I agree. Oh, that's true. But my mind is thinking of something else. But
Yeah.
it's not a good thing, okay? But yeah, that's my tactic.
Maybe
Yes, but
talking talk is the best tool to do that.
yes, how's that?
In,
How's
in
that,
TNT.
Leonardo?
Yeah.
How's that? Why do you think talk and talk is the best?
To be more
thing?
communicative, talking with different kind of people, changing experience and making new friends here. It's a way to do that. To keep practicing the communication skills, even studying English.
Yes, very good. Thank you for saying that. That's true. That is a tool for you, Waiter.
Yeah,
It helps
but
a
it's
lot.
easily. We are together to with the same purpose to speak and improve our English. But just think when you are at a party and talk with another person, then say, I don't know, something about some subject you don't like, okay? You have to stay there and talk with that person and think, oh my God, I wish to stay at home at this time. And okay, mind, go to home. You send your mind to home and your body stay there talking with that person.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I really like it. Yes. Go home, mind. Go home. Perfect. Perfect.
Dismiss your
Yes.
mind.
You can go. I stay here.
Yeah.
Excellent. Fantastic. Fantastic. Who never, who never? Sometimes we find ourselves in the situations. You don't know why and how you ended up there. And you have to stay there and and you wish a lot you were home. Yes, but I love it. Mind, go home. Very good, very good. And you, Sarah?
And I have to admit that I'm concerned because Heitor always comes to my meetings, and I'm thinking his mind. He sends his mind to other places.
My mind is that, okay, Sarah, don't worry about that.
Okay. I'll feel better. Just kidding. So I think that some habit I can mention, it is to use my phone at the table, like when I'm eating. I changed that. I decided that to eat and just eat, not to access Instagram or to just, sometimes I'm not doing anything just to have my phone near me, but I decided to just eat, to enjoy my meals. I think that's really important. And to not access social media the minute I wake up. I wait at least 1 hour because I don't want to be surrounded by a lot of information, a lot of crazy news, people fighting, because people are always fighting. It doesn't matter the time you check on social media, you're gonna find a fight because of politics, because of, I don't know, racism, a lot of different matters. So I prefer to preserve my inner peace for a while. And then after a few hours, I check my social media.
Yes, very good. I heard it's that thing you are doing about the cell phone when you wake up is a very good thing, a very good habit. Not to access the phone at the moment you wake. You take your time to wake up, and then after a while you access, because as you said, it's a lot of information at once. Yes.
And
it's
I'm
very
not a
good.
morning person, so I need some time to to calm myself to start my day.
That's excellent. Yes, that's excellent. Very good. Thank you, Sarah. And don't worry about Heitor. Yes. And you, Ayla?
So in my case, yes, I had to change a bad habit to eat junk food a lot. Yeah, it was difficult. So I still eat junk food, but know how I ate in the past, and I was able to lose many weights after this, and it was better for me, for my body, for my health. And beside this, I practiced more exercise as well, and it was it's very healthy. I think to change this habit.
Yes, yes. They say good nutrition combined with some exercise and a good night of sleep. These are three things that are very good for our health, our mind, our body. Yes. Very good, guys. Well, I used to have this habit of drinking coffee during the day, you know, and I thought I needed the coffee to be awakened, you know, to be more energetic. But after I found out that it was only a matter of habit, I was able to quit, you know, to stop drinking a lot of black coffee during the day. I like the black coffee. I still drink the black coffee early in the morning, but I don't have anymore that necessity that was a fake necessity of drinking every time, you know, during the day while I was working. Oh, let me grab a cup of coffee. Oh, let me go there and grab a cup of coffee. Because I thought, oh, it will make me more attentive to work and to do the things. But no, I found out it was a habit of mine. My mind was attached to the habit of taking the coffee and having the coffee, you know. From the moment I realized that, I stopped it. I said, no, it's not bringing me any benefit. I can live without that. The benefit is bigger if I don't take it, you know, because I can sleep better at night. I can have a calmer day, and I also can perform my tasks the same way, you know. So I think it's good because it shows that when we realize something is a habit and only a habit, we become able to change it, you know, because sometimes we think, I'm dependent on that, but sometimes we are not. It's just a matter of habit, you know. So that's something I recently, not so recently, it's been a while, I changed it. Yes, Leonardo, do you all also have a lot of black coffees?
Yeah, maybe because of the consequence to sleep late. Then it's two kind of habits. The first one and the second, because I wake up very tired and I go to drink coffee to start to keep working so well. Then I have the coffee as a neediness.
Yes, yes, one is consequence of the other. And I'd like to know, Leonardo, how did you manage to change this habit of yours of staying awake until late? What do you think to do it?
Yeah, I'm trying to go out of cell phone and digital things next to midnight. Just focus on trying to go to the bed and do nothing with digital device. Then sometimes I talk with my wife, or I try to read a book, because when I read a book, I become so with a lot of, I don't know, sono, how can I say, sleeping, yeah,
Sleepy, yeah.
Sleep. Then maybe the way that I'm going to win this battle is reading the books, because I become a little sleep after reading.
Yes, that's interesting. Lots of people say that reading is a good habit to sleep well, you know. And it's interesting because for me, it's quite the opposite. If I start reading before going to bed, I wake and my mind starts working and thinking, and I cannot sleep at all, you know. So it's interesting. That was something I had planned to ask you guys. It's one of the questions there. If you believe the habit that is good for some people is may be bad for others? So there is this question. We have only 2 minutes, but if you may, if you like, I'd like to ask you this question. Okay, very fast, a quick answer like this. What do you think? A habit for one may be good and bad for other people. What do you think, Sarah?
I don't think so. Maybe someone works better in the morning. So if he or she has flexible hours, maybe it's good for him to wake up a little later or wake up earlier, and the other person can wake up later. It depends.
Yes, yes. And you, Mirna, what do you think?
You ask the some something is bad for one or good for other. Is this?
Yeah, yes, it's question number 10, if you look, 10. The same thing is bad for some and good for others. Is it possible?
Yes, yes, yes. I think because for me, when I read the book, I have a same Leonardo. I sleep, and you is a more wake up. It depend the person. Don't it's no have a rule. No have a rule.
Yes, that's it. Doesn't have a rule. Very good. And you, Ayla, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't agree. No, I agree. Sorry, I agree because it depends on, as you said in the beginning of the meeting, I think it depends on the personality, the commitment each person. I think I don't agree. I agree. It's a good habit to one and can be a bad habit to another. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, yes. Thank you. And you, Heitor?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I have, for example, Leonardo has had the habit to go to bed maybe in the 2 or 3 of the morning. For me, it's completely insane in my life. If I go to the bed at 2 or 3, maybe I will have a bad day next day. I will be a bad person and without patience, impatient person. So depending of the person, the same habits have a different results in every each of person.
Yes, yes, it is. Very well. And finally, you, Leonardo, what do you think?
Firstly, I don't remember other kind of habits like this that I told you about reading books. But probably maybe make sports. There are some people that hate playing soccer, for example, but in the opposite, I love soccer player. I love to play games and make sports and other things. For me, that's a kind of habits that depends on the people.
Yes, I agree with you all, guys. I think that it depends on the person. Yes, the same habit may be very good for one and very bad for others. Yes. Guys, that's it. It was a pleasure talking to you here today. It was really a pleasant conversation. I enjoyed a lot. I hope you have enjoyed a lot too. I'd like to thank you for coming this afternoon. It's evening now, okay, for being here and participating and expressing your opinions. It's always a pleasure. I posted the link for the survey, okay, on the chat. If you can please answer the survey. And that's it, guys. I hope to see you again here next Thursday, 6 p.m. All right? Thank
All right.
you very, very much, guys. Have a great week
Thank you.
for you all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Sara.
Thank you guys so
Bye.
much. Bye bye.
Bye,
See you.
Esther.
Bye-bye.
Bye,